In order to make any changes to a team or an entry, you'll need to be logged into the site. If you haven't registered yet, first follow the steps for registration, then follow the login link. Either type in your email and password, or if you set up your account using Google, Facebook, or Microsoft, click through those links instead, and that will get you signed into the site without needing to remember a new password. Once you're logged into the site, there's a link on the main page where you can see your teams, if you've signed up for any. This will show your profile and every team that you've ever registered with. If you're trying to set up your team for the current year, the first step is to find your school. When you first click on schools, you may be surprised that there aren't very many on the list, so you'll probably need to go to the All link in order to find schools that haven't registered for this year. From this list, you then choose the school, and then from here, you can either find your team. If you were registered in previous years, you will always want to use that same team. Otherwise, you can click to Add New Team. From here, you type your team name. Optionally, you can type a home page if you have a website somewhere else where you maintain information about the team, and then choose what division you're registering for. Click Create, and now you have a new team with no image, and you have no entries because, of course, it's a new season. The image that goes on this screen would not be for your game itself, it would be for your team. So this doesn't reflect an entry for any given year, and it doesn't reflect the people on your team. The team is what stays the same each year. It's the team entry for each season that reflects the people on the team and the entry that was created. So you might want to use some sort of a logo. So this team can upload an entry or an image by clicking Edit Team, and then Edit Team Logo in order to set some sort of image that they want to use to be their team's logo. Once you've selected the image, you can then crop a region of it. Depending on the size of your image, you may be able to select a smaller region, and you can move around to show exactly which part of it you want to have as your image. Then click Crop Image, and after a few seconds it will show you the image that you've cropped. Then click Upload Image to set that as your team's image. Likely you'd want to somehow incorporate the name of your team in this logo here. So once you've created a complete team page, you'll probably want to add your entry for this year. Again, the team represents the ongoing game studio, so to speak, that you're hosting at your school or other organization. So each year, each OGPC season, you'll create a new game entry. The description and the instructions don't need to be set yet. The main thing is having a name. You can select the engine if you want to. And then critically, you'll want to decide right away whether or not this is visible to the public. If it's visible, then anybody will be able to see the name and description and instructions and all of the details of your game. So most teams will probably want to leave this set to be private until closer to the end of the season. At that point, it will automatically be set to public on the day of judging, but you can choose to set it public anytime sooner. I'm going to click Save, and immediately it will give me the option to actually join this team I just created. Team role is something where you type whatever it is that you will be doing on the team. You might type programmer or writer, sound effects, artist, whatever you might want to put. That's your role on the team. Click Save, and now you can see the team page. As members and coaches add themselves to the team, they will be displayed down here. As you need to, you can add images to the gallery. This will allow you to select images that will be showing screenshots or team season pictures, whatever you might want to show about your game. There are two images that you can set for your team entry. So the first image right here is what would show the box shot of your game, something that would look like the cover of a game like what you would buy in the store. And then you'll probably want to show your team photo here. You'll have your individual team members, but some sort of group team photo is what would be displayed up here. And if I click Edit Game Entry, in addition to being able to set the details of my game, I can also upload the game cover or the team photo image to be set up there. When it's time in the season, I can upload a zip file that allows other teams or other people to take a look at your game themselves. So in addition to being able to look at the gallery photos, you'll put the actual game download, and then it will save that as part of the page. If we go back to a previous season's game, we'll be able to see how the images show up here if they've been uploaded, and then the download link is placed here.